Welcome to the Fourth Planet Podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. We back. We're back for a 4-episode limited run until the season finale that should have been now, but wasn't now. Yeah.
Is this boot? I'm not even going to finish that.
Say it.
Hell no.
Say it, punk.
Hell no.
Say it, baby.
No, I'm good.
Say it, baby.
Listen, I could cuss you out in American. I don't need to cuss you out in Spanish.
You'll cuss me out in Spanish?
I do both. Both of
I
them.
thought you loved me. I thought you loved me. But you really want to hurt me.
No, I'm cool.
So how you been, man?
I'm scared. My girlfriend's texting me. I'm good, bro. I'm better than I ever been. Kanye blessed me. I think we talked about that literally in the last episode, like in March. But like,
okay, that episode was like at the end of April because it had to be after Endgame. Also, I realized our Endgame review was kind of trash because all we did was just talk, like, just read.
yeah, that wasn't a
movie.
review, bro. That was a synopsis, like a word for word, scene for scene, shot for shot synopsis.
Yeah,
That was almost as long as the movie itself. Dude, it's hot. I'm sweating like
yeah. California summer is not going to be nice to us.
it's 9:40 at night, and I'm sweating
It's 9:40.
profusely.
Man, yeah, this is going up tomorrow morning.
Well,
What gonna do?
time to get to work.
Yeah, it's been a bit crazy the last couple weeks. I've been back to school. So for everyone know, back to school, getting my degree in communications. You know,
I thought I was going back to school.
What
Turns
happened
out
to
it was
that?
like an hour and a half class that I did in like an hour and a half.
crazy.
That was it. That 1 week was all of it.
Do you feel smarter?
Hell no, but I'm an overachiever though, because I finished night 1. Dude, it's been so long since we recorded one of these that I literally got my tattoo healed and touched up again, and basically re-healed.
It's been so long since we recorded. I summoned Cthulhu at least twice and banished him at least 3 times.
Why?
Because Cthulhu is an asshole.
If you're gonna go through all that effort, you may as well keep him around.
I need him to be at bay. Like, I need him to be accessible.
It's been so long that I now have a golden Ant-Man pop figure.
Isn't so long that my Golden Thor pop figure has a friend now. So, yeah. Sorry, we'll never take a hiatus like that again until we take a hiatus in 4 months. 4
no.
weeks, 4 weeks.
I'm doing what? Excuse me?
Yeah,
Huh?
4 weeks.
I'm doing it next week. Goodbye, y'all. Been real. You know what? Get Manny on the podcast for a week.
You know what? I'm gonna have a special guest. Like, we're gonna record 3 more between me and you, and then we're gonna stop talking to her.
No, it wasn't her this time.
I want all of
It
your
was,
attention.
it was
now.
my coworker. Listen, there are bananas on my watch right now,
I want all your attention
and
now.
it's weirding me out.
Love me.
Don't ever touch me like that again. It's making me very uncomfortable.
So, yeah.
I want to be somewhere else. Get off me. I will leave. Stop. First of all, oh no.
Now we can share a mic.
I'm sweaty.
I miss this. I've been streaming a lot.
You have this every day. Oh, that's true. Lonely ass. You prefer to stream instead.
Hey,
I
man,
see.
streaming is just so much better. Kind of.
Hmm.
So it's weird because I'll stream, and I've been streaming a whole lot more. But then, like, every week or so, I just get an itch to record something. So I just record something, and I just don't put it up.
It's because you don't have like an attractive, funny ass co-host when you stream. So you know
You are.
just not the
you're
same.
conceited.
that's factual facts. According to your brother's slogan. Is that a slogan? Is it a trademark? Wait.
Factual facts?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a slogan because that's the word one.
You're right. Man, bro, so we saw Godzilla. That we didn't see Detective Pikachu, which we will do.
Eventually.
Eventually we'll go see that.
Eventually we'll see Shazam. Eventually I'll see, what was that movie? The Jordan Peele one?
Oh, I saw Us.
Yeah, that one.
Us was good.
Eventually I'll see that stuff. Do you know what? I've been through a lot.
Yeah, It's been a crazy month.
It has been, man. I both reconnected and fell out with shit. Do I still call her Voldy?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not going to because she's gonna get mad. She's still mad at me.
I'm single.
With her.
Like, I'm single now. No attachments.
One day I'll say me too, and then I was like, am I really though? Kind of.
Not really.
Kind of.
Not really.
Nothing's official. Yet.
So yeah, it was a mess.
Everything's a mess.
Yeah.
Our life is a mess. My hair is a mess. I don't know.
So yeah, we saw Godzilla. That's where I was going with this conversation.
Oh yeah, because that was a mess too.
Godzilla was amazing. I don't care.
Like they made a mess is what I meant. Not well.
So, Godzilla was a masterpiece of a monster movie.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because I feel like I prefer Rampage from like 2017.
Oh, so you just don't like good things. That's what I'm getting.
Like all the bad things. Nah, bro. I had fun. There's one for the counter. The first one.
Come on, dude.
I had fun with Godzilla. It made me laugh. I felt like a 10-year-old again, like on the inside and on the outside, because I look like a 10-year-old on the outside. Apparently, you look like a 65-year-old plus on the outside because you got a senior ticket and I didn't. I'm kind of salty about it.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
No, I had fun, though. Like, the humans, I don't really care about, but I guess you needed them in the movie because we exist.
I feel like you can't just have the movie with nothing. You can't just have a Godzilla movie. Godzilla doesn't talk.
I was going to say, they basically use them just for, like, exposition or, like, to move the plot along, which is more than we could say for Dark Phoenix.
I don't want to talk Dark Phoenix. I'm not even going to. It is crazy that people who have been reviewing reviewing movies on YouTube and platforms have all come out and said, we're not going to go see Dark Phoenix.
Really? The ones I've seen who have reviewed it say Last Stand is better, which is a low point for the X-Men franchise. So
I feel like Last Stand is not that bad.
I have seen people put X-Men Origins Wolverine over Dark Phoenix.
That's fun, though. Wolverine's fun. It's not good, but it's fun. Except for, like, the last part where they ruined Deadpool.
Exactly.
Like, if you can take everything before, actually...
That movie's a mess, bro.
Actually, the only fun part is when he's fighting Blob.
That movie's a mess.
Yeah, I take that back.
If that's better than Dark Phoenix, I have...
I mean, it is, though.
Anyways, you know it's definitely better than both of those? Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
True. So what was your favorite part about Godzilla, King of the Monsters?
Seeing Mothra.
The queen of the monsters.
I love
all the Godzilla memes about him and Mothra being together.
So going in, I was kind of like apprehensive because I was like, oh God, they said there's 18 monsters. Spider-Man 3 couldn't handle 3 villains. Now we're going to have 17 of them. I don't know how I feel about this, but then, 16 because, you know, they're not bringing in Kong yet. He's got his own movie. But I think they handled it well. They kind of just kept it like, oh, there's a couple villains and like a couple heroes, basically. And it was more of like a main hero, a main villain, and then like a side thing going on.
And then other animals.
And then the other ones were just kind of like chilling there.
I do like how, they did say like, oh, there's 17 of them. 17 Titans. Get rid of the Titans. I really hope at some point we do get the Colossus Titan and then the Hairy Titan. And we should just have everybody from Attack on Titan in the Godzilla's universe. At some point.
I just want that new Muto to grow up and be as vicious as
its parents.
Yeah, it was a male one, right?
I believe
the male one is the one that doesn't have wings, I think.
True.
If I remember right.
So what? We had Rodon. So we had, spoiler alert for Godzilla King of the Monsters, because apparently I don't want to be that asshole. So you have Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Mothra, Rodon.
That's pretty much it. I mean, there's like
the
cameos.
Hairy Titan. with the
The one with the big like mammoth tusks?
Yeah, that's the one who reminds me of Attack on Titan.
Then there's a New Muto.
New Muto.
Then there was
the Rock.
That spider looking thing?
The spider, which he's an actual like Godzilla monster.
Yeah.
And then there was the Rock guy.
Yeah.
The Rock puppy. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, but most of those are just like cameos, like not even 2 minutes on screen.
So what is that? 8?
Yeah. For real? Yeah.
Hey.
Aren't you back in school? Jesus.
Please don't ask me. Which means, who are we? I can't think of anybody on the top of my head from Godzilla lore that we're missing other than Gamera.
I don't think he was a Godzilla villain though.
He was in a couple of Godzilla movies.
Oh, I thought he was his own like spin-off thing. Not spin-off, but like his own property.
Apparently, he was in some of the later movies, the ones in like the 70s and 80s.
Okay, I would like to see him. I would totally like to see him. We also have 11 from Stranger Things in here.
Oh yeah, 11 doing big things, doing big things.
We got that one guy who's just right about everything all the time, constantly. I don't remember his name.
I don't remember none of the human characters that much. I remember the eco-terrorist guy.
We have Thanos' wife. AKA, I just want to destroy everything because I'm sadistic and I don't know what's going on.
True. I like a lot of these movies are having these slight economic undertones about saving the environment, but it's always in a radical way.
We had, what's that guy's name? The Asian guy.
Oh,
Ken Watanabe. I think that's the actor though, right? Or is that
that's the
character?
Actor.
Yeah, he was
Let
cool.
them fight. I'm sad they killed him in this one. He's also in Detective Pikachu, so we got to go see that.
Really?
Soon. Yeah, he plays a detective in Detective Pikachu. He's not the Detective Pikachu.
I'm only going for the Psyduck because one of our friends said she really likes seeing Psyduck in that movie.
I'm only going because I feel like there's really cool things with Mewtwo.
Telling you, I'm getting an inner thigh tattoo of Psyduck somewhere no one will ever see it.
I'm gonna get a Weedle tattooed on my Weedle.
I want to go home.
You are home. Go to your room. It's across the hallway.
I want to be anywhere other than here right
now.
now.
You don't. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No,
I feel very uncomfortable.
Why?
Oh, you know how long it's been since we recorded one of these? R.
long?
Kelly got hit with 10 new charges. Jesus.
My boy.
Yo, there's been so much that happened. We found out white people don't like wash their bottom halves when they shower. Like,
I wouldn't say it's white. I wouldn't say there's a nice chunk of the population, predominantly of the Caucasian descent, who do not wash their legs. Like, they don't scrub their legs. Which, can we just talk about how that's just disgusting?
yeah. Hold up. We're going to get to that, but let's finish Godzilla first because
I don't want to finish Godzilla now.
That just hurt me.
That gross.
It just hurt
grossed me out.
What I will say is don't go to Godzilla King of the Monsters expecting like this is going to be such a compelling story because of the human people. Like,
it doesn't need to be though.
I want more humans in my monster movie.
So this is my beef with it. Critics don't like it because there's not enough plot to it. But it's a monster movie. I'm not going to see Godzilla for a social commentary.
Yeah.
I'm going to see Godzilla fuck some shit up.
Yeah. I'm with you.
I understand there's enough social commentary undertones with this movie that I don't need anything else. I don't.
Nah, I don't either. There was just enough of destroying everything in it to make me happy.
Godzilla himself is already a social commentary about the nuclear bomb back in World War II.
Yeah.
Yes. Him himself is a social commentary. I don't need much more. I want to see monsters fight each other. I do like how they talk about how King Ghidorah is from space. And it makes me want to see Space Godzilla.
Oh, God. That was like the worst plan they ever had in this life. I'm not even going to say what it was. But that was the worst plan these people ever had in their lives.
Worse.
The worst. I thought it was over when he got injured. King Ghidorah. And then he just shrugged it off later. I was like, you can do that? I want to do that.
And they were like, That's so unnatural. Well, he's not from here.
Got Space Piccolo.
Well, Piccolo is from space.
I thought he was a demon.
No, he's a slug.
All right. Oh, yeah, because they have their own planet. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. I was just thinking.
Did you just forget a whole entire like saga of Dragon Ball Z?
No, because Frieza's in it, and he's my favorite.
I don't know who you are anymore.
It's been so long, he doesn't know who I am anymore.
I've been keeping the Marvel references really low this episode.
Thank God. Okay, so yeah, if you're in it because you like giant monsters and you like to see giant dinosaur-looking things fight, you're going to have an amazing time. If you want to see, like, Godzilla 2014, which I didn't think that movie came out 5 years ago, but apparently it did, and you want to see more humans do human stuff and, like, oh, let's go save the children like a rock, like, 2012 disaster movie.
Did we see that movie together?
Then this movie ain't for you. But, you know.
Did we say Gojira 2014 together?
That means we're also not for you if you like that movie, so. Huh?
Did we see that movie together?
I don't remember.
I
No,
like...
I didn't. No. I went with my brother and his friend because his friend was on his phone the whole time.
Who did I see Godzilla 2014 with?
It was pissing my brother off.
Maybe I saw it with Manny.
Possibly.
No, I didn't see it with Michael.
I just want you to know, I went to YouTube, typed in all the scenes of Godzilla from Godzilla 2014. Note, this movie's 2 hours. Tell me why that video is 8 minutes.
Because we need the human characters, bro.
That pissed me all the way off. I was like, I'm done. Not even an eighth of his movie. Not even a 16th of his movie was dedicated to him. That's trash.
Quick 4-minute review. How do you feel about Shin Godzilla? Even though we haven't seen it in almost a year.
I don't know who that is.
It was the movie that I bought from Walmart.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna karate chop.
It was all right.
It's funny.
It's definitely got like the cheesy aesthetic that the old Godzilla had, like the old costume and like the like the effects are like pretty. They're almost like claymation-ish.
I just remember seeing Godzilla with his eyes bulging out, with his little arms running down the street.
Yeah,
gushing out blood.
And he also like his mouth opens too wide for the atomic breath. Like, okay, no one needed to see all that. But it's like, it just doesn't, I don't know. I like this one. This one's my favorite.
I'm not ready for Kong versus Godzilla. I feel like it's going to be a slightly mediocre movie. I feel like Kong is going to get his ass kicked.
I don't think so.
I'm 100% sure.
I want to see how much bigger he's gotten in 40 years.
Yeah. And I'm ready for Mecha Godzilla and Mecha Gojira. I mean, Mecha Ghidorah.
Oh, also, yeah, there's an after credit scene, so stay for that. But yeah, I don't. If Kong versus Godzilla is anything like the original, Kong's not just gonna get his ass kicked.
I'll put it like this: with movies with such rich lore, like you kind of know what's just coming.
To play the devil's advocate to myself, this is a giant lizard with atomic breath versus a monkey. Like just a big monkey, like a big one.
A chimp, big chimp, a big.
Nah,
ape.
bro, that's a gorilla. Wait, is a gorilla and an ape the same thing?
They're in the same family, the same genus.
Next movie, Godzilla versus Cousin of Kong.
Oh man. We have fun here.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So we can go back to talking about people not washing themselves. I know this is old news, but I have to put my opinion out there.
Say it. Preach, brother.
Wash your ass.
Wash your eyes, titties in the... I can't say the rest.
We're not worried about that second one because they washed the top half. It's just that, okay, so my thinking was, so y'all just dirty from the bottom half, like, to your feet. And then someone said, like, oh, no. Their thing is they scrub the top half of their body, and then when they go get in the water, like, it washes down their bottom half. But what I'm saying is...
You're not exfoliating your legs?
Yeah, you got mad dead skin on there still. Like, your feet stink? Like, do they... It's not... You really need the effort down there to have your feet not stink. So if you just, like, rinsing, it's a no for me.
I just say, please scrub your body from your head to your toes. Wash your ass. Because nobody want to smell you.
I want to scrub you from your head to your toes. No. What was the rest of it? It was ludicrous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was not scrub. It was. Anyways, yeah, I just had to put my 2 cents in there because I'm gonna need y'all to just wash yourselves because the earth is dying already. We don't need y'all like.
We don't need that. We don't need it to be hot, musty, and dying.
Yeah, we don't need your germs like contributing to like the
I don't
depth
want it to,
of the stratosphere and stuff.
I don't want it to smell like a Yu-Gi-Oh regional.
It's not a stratosphere. What's the one that's dying? The ozone layer. Yeah, don't destroy the ozone layer with your nasty body.
Yeah, Rayquaza don't like it.
I'd rather have a Marvel reference there.
I kind of want to talk about our boy, our man, our positivity god, DJ Khaled.
Nah.
So let's talk about, since the last time we've recorded an episode, Tyler the Creator has dropped, well, some will say his magnus opus.
I mean, that's sure, close enough.
You want to pronounce it for me?
No, I don't.
Okay. And the album known as Igor.
Oh, no.
It is literally the best album I've heard all year.
It's amazing.
It's really good. Very well thought out, very well put together album.
Yeah.
There's things about that album that I haven't even put together while listening to it. Almost as in if you listen to the last track,
Yeah.
the chord progression right at the end of it leads into the opening track.
Yeah, it does. It
So,
almost like loops.
so it's crazy to think that this is a thing.
And it sounds very like, there's a lot of weird sounds in there. It's very 80s, very like synth heavy. It's very like soul / funk. Like there's a lot of weird stuff in there.
Soul, funk, R&B, hip hop, pop. It's a nice fusion of everything that makes music good these days.
Yeah.
And, you know, it debuted at #1.
Yeah.
Amazing. Loved it.
Incredible. Sensational. Spectacular.
But not everyone thinks that, Miles. It's crazy that some people may not think. No, I understand. Everybody has their own taste.
Yeah.
There's people who don't like Tyler, the Creator, for many of reasons. And I'm 100% okay with that.
Yeah, we're not going into that.
Personal preference is personal preference, but I can say numbers don't lie.
Yep.
I don't like Justin Bieber, but I can't say he's not one of the most popular and influential pop singers of the late 2000s.
Yep.
Numbers don't lie. Beyonce, one of the greatest influencers of the R&B, soul. Her Netflix series everything she does numbers. I just don't like her.
It's the Beehive, bro.
But
Rihanna got that cult following too.
some people just don't. Some people just don't get it, Miles. And you know who just doesn't get it?
Who?
The Fupa King himself, DJ Khaled.
Who's another one?
Another one. DJ Khaled just had a problem with the fact that his new album did not hit #1.
It didn't debut at #1.
It didn't debut at #1. So it still has a chance to be #1. It just didn't. It debuted at #2, right?
Yeah. Which I feel like is not an easy thing to do or something to be mad about.
But he wasn't the best.
It's not what he tells me in every one of his songs.
He can't say we the best on it.
We the second best music.
I mean, I'm just tripping because. So for everyone who's just following this happened last week. And it's crazy because he sits there and he's like, he makes this Instagram video where he just talks trash. You know, I make music. You get in your car, you listen to another car, they playing it. You go into the barbershop, they playing it. You go into the club, and they're playing it. I play music for people to enjoy. It's called album music. It's called good music, not some mysterious shit.
You say when you hear it, you listen to the lyrics or something like that? Like, bro, I'm pretty sure the lyrics on Igor are so much more like.
We're not there yet. I'm just so crazy. So, first of all, DJ Khaled, you stupid. I got 3 major points I want to hit on this. I'm gonna let you speak. But I got 3 major things I have a problem with.
Yeah.
With this incident. The initial talk, bro. Hit me. Give us a break.
Why? Are you trying to figure out how to word that?
Yeah, because I'm about to fire on these hoes.
I just want to know if he actually listened to the album or not, or if he's just like, what is this? I've never heard of this person. I've had so much success. What is this doing here? Because I think if he listened to it, he'd understand why it was at number 1. Like, even if it's not his taste, I think with the story and the way it's put together, he can understand why it was at number 1.
It's crazy because I know he knows who Tyler is.
Yeah. Of course he does.
So let me hit these major points for you, my boy. So DJ Khaled, for at least the last 3 to 4 years, had been on this positivity movement. He's been very active as being like, you know what? They don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to be good. They don't want you to, he's been preaching this on his Instagram, on his interviews. He's been very positive these last couple years.
Yeah.
And I feel like, and I understand you can't be positive all the time. I understand being frustrated. But it just seems so out of character that you make an Instagram video putting someone else and putting other people down because your shit didn't get number 1.
You know what? Is it really his shit, though? Where's a verse at, DJ Khaled? Where's a verse at, DJ?
We ain't gonna talk about it.
Why'd you say the N-word on one song, DJ Khaled?
What you doing, DJ Khaled? So that was my first issue. And so he makes the video. Tyler handles it like a champ.
Oh, dude, he's been having a field day on social media.
Been retweeting people talking shit. Been promoting his... And I think Tyler deserves this.
Yeah.
What is this, his 6th studio album?
Yeah, his 5th solo, but his 6th overall, I think.
So it's really crazy. He deserves all of this. I think every Tyler project is amazing in its very own way.
Unless the Grinch movie was his 5th.
There was the EP after.
Because that makes the OF tape this... I don't know, whatever.
Every Tyler project has a lot of redeeming qualities of it. I'm not a big fan of Bastard. Bastard is just... it's just grungy.
Yeah, I have half the songs on there I like. Goblin was just my introduction.
Goblin is a refined version of Bastard.
I didn't like it as much.
Wolf
was a masterpiece.
Wolf was, I wouldn't say a masterpiece, but it's Tyler kind of now trying to push away from the rap persona, but still rapping a lot.
Yeah. He had a lot.
Cherry Bomb
was trash.
Cherry Bomb was that experimental. Everybody has that one experimental album. And I think for an experimental album, Cherry Bomb is not trash.
Cherry Bomb was the Age of Ultron of his discography.
Fun. Lovable.
Unlistenable. Title track.
Stop.
Okay, you go listen to that title track and tell me it's not unlistenable.
The title track,
it sounded like an AM radio in the 1800s.
Okay, and then you have Flower Boy, which I want to have my second child a Flower Boy. From conception to birth. My second child.
Good luck.
Ramona Flower Boy Flowers.
Oh my God.
My dog is really trying to come into the podcast.
She's a scumbag. She's going to make it in.
New personality breaking through, bro. And then and then Igor is just amazing.
Yeah, it is.
I've been listening to it nonstop since its release.
You and me both.
It's even when I get sick of it, I'm not sick of it.
She's gonna make it in.
No, she's not. So I just think DJ Khaled, and then what makes me think that DJ Khaled just even trashier for. Now he's trying to sue Billboard for not counting about 100,000 sales of his album.
Yeah. Which
I feel like you're now being a petty punk. You being a petty bitch now. You're now making up allegations and making up reasons why your album didn't hit number one.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of that Astroworld thing that happened with Nicki, where she dropped her album and it didn't hit number one, and
she was salty about it because she was number 2, which is like still amazing.
And then she tossed to Travis, and she's like, "Well, Travis knows he doesn't have the number one album this week. My fans know."
Yeah,
what does it matter?
That's kind of trash,
especially for people like Nicki and DJ Khaled, who've been in the game
for like a decade at least.
Nicki, you've been in the game for a decade. I remember you when you was making Bedrocks. I don't know how long Khaled's been in the game. I know Khaled been in the game
for a minute.
Forever. I know he was DJing back in 99 in Florida. So my man has been in the game for a while.
20 years?
Yes. He's at least been active for 20 years.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what are you
mad about?
What y'all mad about? No, if you want to consider Tyler's really early work, he's been in the game for about
10 years.
10 years. But he wasn't making studio quality stuff until 2012. So 7 years.
Yeah.
He's still a young cat.
Yeah, he's what, 20? He's 27 now.
Yeah, he's same age as you.
No, he's a year older.
So yeah.
20, he might be 28 now.
28. And I mean, I just think it's kind of childish that these people who are household names in the rap and hip hop game. There's tons of DJ Khaled songs that I like to listen to, even though he's like, what really is a DJ Khaled song? Except for him being like the Nick Fury of the rap game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
That was the analogy I made the other day. A DJ Khaled tape is like an Avengers of the hip hop game. You grab everybody, you see what type of chemistry they have on the track, and you get matchups that you either loved before or you only hear on a DJ Khaled project.
Yeah.
But it's still not better than Igor.
No, it's not.
Run around town, you'll feel some way. Run around town, you go feel some way. Run around town, you go feel.
So basically, moral story is, don't be mad at your success just because you're not number one.
Because you're number one in someone's heart. Because we the best.
Where? Where's she at?
She coming, Miles. Both ways.
Okay.
I mean, I still quote, they don't want you to succeed, DJ Khaled. So don't get mad. Because when you get mad, you're not going to succeed no more. We the best. I love you. I appreciate you. You smart. You loyal. We love you. Bless.
Okay, what else do we have to talk about?
Okay, so let me pull up this article so we can get fucking upset about the mainstream media asking, oh my God. Okay. So the New York Times over the weekend has dropped an article, and I will link it down below, called The Making of a YouTube Radical. As you scroll, it's an interactive article. So they have to actually put effort and energy into making this fucking page.
Yeah, it's not like somebody just wrote it and posted it up.
Now, I do feel like this article has a lot of important things that we should note and we should consider. But my biggest problem with this is the inclusions of certain YouTubers who are not far right at all.
Yeah, like and not even close.
So, Caleb King was a college dropout looking for directions. He turned to YouTube, which is your first mistake. Soon he was pulled into the far right universe, watching thousands of videos filled with conspiracy theories, misogyny, and racism. And let's just be honest, you have to search those three things together. Like, you got to search those three things for them shit to be in your recommended.
Yeah.
Those are two of those things are similar, but one of those things is just, it's like conspiracy theories, racism, prejudice. Like, you got to do some work for this.
Yeah.
And he said, in a quote, I was brainwashed. The making of a YouTube radical. So basically, they're talking about Caleb King as a young man in his mid-20s who has pretty much has rejected the alt-right. And he talks about how he learned about the alt-right movement through YouTube. And it's crazy. that they talk about, the right wing content on YouTube, left wing channels, the intellectual dark web. It's basically a it's basically a giant interactive article talking mess. Well, pointing out the nitpicky flaws of YouTube.
Yeah.
All the way down to, if you guys go on this thing, I'm looking at it right now. It's called here's a 48-hour snapshot of what Kane watched in 2015, which
2015.
I'm gonna talk about this. So he talks about like the first video he watched in October 4th, October 4th at 8:22. He was watching a video called "The Market Value of Female Sexuality," and it scrolls through to what pisses me off about the Oregon shooting, Chris Mercer Harper, talking something foreign, epic fails, SAW feminist whines about mean tweets, Gamergate. Oh, I forgot that was the Gamergate, the mainstreaming of pedophilia, the rise of cultural libertarianism. It is just a long, the truth about rape culture.
So this guy's history is just like messed up.
Racist facts white people daren't talk about. And it's just a very you can really tell that this is the type of journalism that is targeted to discredit YouTube as a platform.
You think it's dangerous?
Now we can have a full conversation about, does YouTube have content on there that if you watch it and the algorithm continues to promote that dangerous content? Yes.
Yeah.
Damn near I can talk about an instance where so 2016, 2015, 2016. Let me hit this in order. So one, you cannot talk about YouTube as a platform back in 2015, now in 2019. The platform has made too much strides and adjustments that talking about YouTube in 2015 is like talking about Robert Downey Jr. back in 99.
Yeah.
It's a completely different platform and person than what we're trying to bring up our arguments about.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that we actually talk about in one of my classes is the information that you're basing your research, your articles on, is it still valid? Has it been updated? Can we still do this?
Yep.
And I mean, you don't consume as much YouTube as I do.
8 hours a day, baby, while I'm at work listening to stuff.
I feel like you've been evolving more and more into into the YouTube.
Yeah, it's like podcasting YouTube. Which,
I mean, that's dangerous, bro. But also I think you're a good testament to see the type of stuff that I was watching. Every couple of whiles I'll show you a video and you're just like, what are we watching? And I'm like, yeah, I found this YouTube if we want to talk about far right or extreme content, I like watching the Armor Skeptic.
Yeah.
It's not that I agree with him. I like to introduce myself to new ideas.
Yeah. See more perspectives.
Yeah, I want to be kind of uncomfortable when I watch something.
So that you can get all the information so you can form your own opinion?
Like a fucking adult. Oh no, it's just crazy. And I can see where YouTube is an issue on this point.
Yeah. Because
the algorithm, damn near, I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh! And Vanguard all day. My freaking recommended videos is nothing but card game animes now. So clearly the algorithm, which is meant solely to keep you watching their platform,
is starting to cause harm if you start down a semi-dangerous path. Even something slightly suggestive can just snowball into now I'm here.
And I mean, even if you watch something borderline, Armor Skeptic's a pretty good example, where he's debunking people's claims. You go look on the tab on the side, you can see stuff like the MGTOW movement, men over everything, which is, oh my God, that is just garbage.
Yeah, no, I'm cool.
And then you get people who actually believe in that type of stuff. And I'm just like...
Flat earthers.
I feel like flat earthers are not a big problem anymore.
They're not.
But I also feel like because of media, stuff like that gets inflated.
I feel like it's because I leave the house at night when you sleep, and I'm not gonna say those things on camera, but just know they're not a problem anymore. I handled it. It's taken care of. I'm just playing.
Are you Globe Man destroying flat earthers at one head at a time?
With the help of Captain Planet.
The globe is as round as your skull until I cracked it.
Okay.
That was a bad pun. Adult Swim, let me write for you. But I feel like it is 100% biased. I feel like the mainstream media have been very adamant about criticizing new media content.
Yeah.
Talking about YouTube. And I think it's been a big talking point these last couple of months about like the type of videos Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and YouTube like suggests.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's completely relevant to have this conversation. I think YouTube should do more about anti-vaxxing content.
Yeah.
Groups that promote or share ideas about anti-vaxxing.
You can't support things that... I feel like this shouldn't be as big of an issue as it is, because you shouldn't be allowed to do things that can harm not only your child but other people also.
But I guess that kind of teeters on the line, like, does your content promotes harm to yourself or others? Or are your ideas just fucking stupid?
It's the issue with the freedom of speech thing.
So, oh my God, what is his name? Because I was just thinking about it. Let me get his name real quick, because I think this is a pretty good example. Because of the Vox Media thing.
Yeah.
Because of Vox, let's see. So it's Carlos Maza versus Steven Crowder. And if you guys know the memes, like Steven Crowder is the guy that the there's two genders change my mind, or the change my mind meme is based around.
Yeah.
So, and then Carlos is a Vox reporter who's in his Twitter bio. He openly talks about how he's queer, and I guess Crowder calls him "let's be queer" when he's criticizing his work.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is Carlos critiquing? If Crowler's okay, if I'm Crowler and I'm critiquing your work,
yeah,
I'm critiquing and I'm commentating on the stuff you're doing and talking, even if I'm disagreeing with it. Is me calling you a "let's be queer" every couple of minutes, is that hate speech? Am I inciting violence? Or even though I may not directly incite violence towards you,
yeah.
If my fans come at you with hate and violence and bullshit, am I at fault for that?
I don't, kind of. It depends on how big your following is, but I don't know. It gets into all these issues of like, are we too sensitive, or are we too politically correct, or are we not politically correct enough, or like,
are we not having the right conversation?
Yeah, it's just, there's a lot there. Is there too much freedom of speech? Can we take away? I'm never a fan of taking away rights, which is why I'm so mad at all these southern states, which I forgot also happened while we haven't been recording. But anyways, I don't know. There's a lot here. There's a lot on my mind. Life is hard.
Maybe that's what we should talk about next week.
Maybe.
Well, little update before we end this episode. Milz is going to be gone for 10 days.
Yep.
So we're going to have a couple of pre-recorded episodes for you guys.
It'll be fun. Maybe it's a good thing that we like kind of held off for a month then. 2 months.
I mean, I was trying to have our hiatus during your break. It was going to work out schedule-wise.
Oh, it's fine.
But I think we could bust out some like 30-minute videos about...
It'd be sick. I have
cool
lots of ideas.
like that.
I got lots of things in my head right now.
Text them all to me right now.
Okay, I just got to think of them first.
On that note, you guys know what we're going to ask you guys to do. Follow us on Instagram. That's where I've been keeping you guys updated about all this mess lately.
Comment and rate and subscribe. Is that what it is?
Like our video. Subscribe. Comment down below. We got things. We got big things. We're moving to a new studio space in a couple months.
I know. Some of you guys probably went to our party and just don't even know it. Like a couple days ago. We're still recovering.
I'm still dead.
I'm not allowed to be dead because I had to be at work today.
True. So make sure you follow us on Instagram. Make sure you follow us here. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you comment down below something you loved about the podcast.
Talk crap to us on Twitter.
And then let me ask you guys one question. How would you guys feel about the podcast being an audio only format for people who are just on the go? We still will be making videos.
That'd be sick.
We'll definitely still be making videos for you guys, but I'm trying to play around with the idea of having the full podcast audio only.
Yeah.
And then splitting up our segments.
I just need a stronger voice. Hold up. I just need a stronger voice.
Okay.
So
okay, Star-Lord. Guys, this is Media Nerd, Hip Nerd, All the Nerd, Mars here, and
this is Milz, Mars Meals, Churro Tilapia Jr. the third, a.k.a. Fish Stick, a.k.a. Chicken Nugget, a.k.a. the Aspiring Chicken Tender, a.k.a.
I'm done with you.
That's all I got.
You done?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm done.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.